I'm back with the milk. For the people who still haven't watched my other videos, I go over how Supergirl's powers and plot are inconsistent. I hate repeating this, but please watch the whole video before forming an opinion about me. Let's just dive in.
I want a sit down with Supergirl.
Your interview with Supergirl's already started.
Let's talk.
Oh my god, we've been just over a minute in and Kara is already being stupid. Cat Grant is a hardworking journalist who isn't afraid to ask personal questions, and Kara fucking knows this. Remember this?
I worked my ass off until one day I finally had the chance to write an article for the gossip column.
Also, I'd bet Alex would be even more pissed off since Kara clearly gave an interview that might reveal personal information.
Do you mind if I record this? I suppose not.
Not a great plan.
Cat Grant now has a first-hand source of Supergirl's answers to her questions for an article that likely will be printed the very next day.
Nobody ever asks my cousin these questions.
Superman is your cousin?
Fucking hell, not only Kara is an idiot, but Cat Grant is as well. Supergirl wears the same symbol as Superman on her chest. Cat Grant is an idiot for not being able to figure out that two people with similar abilities and wearing the same symbol on their chest might actually be related.
CEO of Catco Media is reporting that Supergirl and Superman are in fact related.
This is ridiculous. How is everyone in National City this brain dead? Superman and Supergirl being related shouldn't be a surprise since they fly around with the same symbol on their chest.
You told everyone that Supergirl and Superman are cousins. Do you think maybe she might have kind of wanted that on the down low?
You agreed to be interviewed and recorded. You brought this upon yourself. You should take some fucking personal responsibility.
I just thought talking to Miss Grant would give me some perspective.
So, agreeing to a recorded interview solves this. How?
It is of no concern.
Let's cleanse our palate with a fight scene. Alright, Supergirl does surprisingly well fighting the shitty Iron Man, but the scene is ruined when she just stands around and watches the shitty Iron Man suit malfunction instead of knocking him out. Why on God's green earth would Kara just fucking stare at him? Kara is fully capable of flying after him. Could it be because it would end the main conflict of the episode too quickly? Fuck this show for dragging out this stupid conflict that could have ended here.
Reactron, whoever he is human. Which means this case falls outside the DEO's jurisdiction.
That's a bold statement John's making. How does John know that Reactron is human? Has he collected and examined this guy's DNA? For the sake of argument, let's say that Reactron is human according to John. How has Reactron been able to stalemate Superman in multiple fights even though Kara caused Reactron's suit to malfunction in her first fight with him? Not only have the writers made Superman into a deadbeat jackass, they also have made him incompetent. Also, this is even more embarrassing for Supergirl. Supergirl can move so fast that Reactron will be able to react since he's a human. Therefore, Reactron should be knocked out in a microsecond if Supergirl used her super speed to knock him out.
This used to be Ed Flaherty's office from Actuaries, but after he died of a heart attack on his desk, nobody wants it, which makes it perfect for our needs. Now, we can't just crowd around your desk every time we want to talk Supergirl stuff, so I loaded this office up with some state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line tech.
Win, is your brain fully developed yet? Why would Win make a superhero base at Catco of all places? Anyone can accidentally walk in and discover this. Yes, I know someone died in there, but that doesn't eliminate the chance that someone just accidentally walks in there. What Win should have done is make this base at his house and show it to Kara after work. I'm assuming Kara knows this base is too exposed, so Kara's gonna thank Win for the gesture, but ask him to move it somewhere else to protect everyone since she's a good friend, right? Right?
No.
James, if I call for help now, I'm done. We're done.
Back on Krypton, no one was their own man. Growing up, I was taught that to accept help from people is not a shame, it's an honor.
James, if I call for help now, I'm done. We're done.
Excellent. You're already contradicting yourself. How is Kara going to explain why she just left Catco to the 7 people who potentially could have seen Kara just run away from work for no reason? Let me guess. Joe isn't going to address this and we're just going to move on. Great. I forgot to shoot myself to enjoy the show.
Earnestness without purpose, the unshakable belief that she has a right to be heard even when she has... I transcribed your interview. She's not like this. You're You've taken her out of context.
Yes, the situation could have been avoided if your brain wasn't made of charcoal.
Carl is not some crazed alien. He is a human being who's been hurt enough. And that's something my cousin never knew, and that's why I'm gonna go talk to him the way I would want someone to talk to me.
How does Kara know that Superman isn't aware of this? Maybe Superman did try to talk with Reactron, and it failed since they continued to have multiple fights. How about knocking Reactron out with super speed and then talking?
No.
Ben, I don't think your wife would want you hurting anyone.
Ben Crow is dead. Superman saw to that. Now he's gonna lose someone too.
Talking with Reactron clearly didn't work. Now use super speed to knock him out. Use super speed, use super speed, use super speed. Use super speed, use super speed, use super speed. Use super speed, use super speed, use super speed. Use super speed, use super speed, use super speed. Use super speed, use super speed, use super speed. Use super speed, use super speed, use super speed. Use super speed, use super speed, use super speed. Is Supergirl this stupid? She can easily use super speed in about 28 seconds to knock him out. It's as if Supergirl was intentionally written to be a dumb fuck. What the fuck was that? Let's play it again. Okay, Superman is a rancid dumbass for letting Reactron fly away instead of flying after him and taking him down.
How am I supposed to really become a hero if Superman has to keep saving me?
Back on Krypton, no one was their own man. Growing up, I was taught that to accept help from people is not a shame, it's an honor.
How am I supposed to really become a hero if Superman has to keep saving me?
Kara clearly doesn't give a fuck about Kryptonian culture since she complained about receiving help when she said it was an honor back on Krypton. Well, James called for help, so... Help is still help, and Kara's complaining about it.
Especially when my little sister's life is at stake.
Who else knows about this?
No one.
Do you really think it was a good idea for you to tell your friends who you are?
Liar!
When you asked me to join the DEO, I didn't hesitate. Because you told me that together, we were going to save the world. Except saving the world means everybody. Aliens, humans, I can't separate them anymore. Especially when my little sister's life is at stake.
How do we defeat this Reactron?
These scenes from John made me lose all respect for him. Just from a pep talk, he was willing to throw away DEO policy to stop Reactron when he said earlier that the DEO can't go after this guy since he isn't an alien. Look, I know I said the DEO should go after Reactron, but if it's DEO policy in the show, I have to accept that. You easily make John a better character by making him acknowledge Alex's pep talk but still refuse to help since it's DEO policy. This demonstrates that John follows the rules no matter what, as the DEO director should. Fuck these dumbass writers. Well, that's useful. Apparently Kara's cape can be used like a shield.
That's a surprise tool that can help us later.
I am Jimmy Olsen. I'm the closest thing Superman has to a best friend. You want to see him hurt? Killing me would do that.
Is there nuclear fumes flowing through Reactron's mass? Jimmy Olsen is a normal guy that is running at normal speed. Just blast Jimmy Olsen as he's running away while Supergirl is occupied holding up that pillar. As usual, the writers continue to make the villains act like incompetent dumbasses.
We may have a way for you to stop Krull.
Krull's chest unit is powered by a demon core, subcritical mass of plutonium.
If you can remove it from his suit, it should shut down his weaponry.
This information is useless. All Alex and John have to do is tell Supergirl to knock Reactron out with super speed. Let me give you a bright idea. Fly after Reactron at your top speed and sneak up behind it. Then punch him in the back of the head so he gets knocked out. It doesn't take Oppenheimer to figure this out. For fuck's sake, Kara had the chance to fly by Reactron and knock him out, but decided to grab him and drag out another fight. Kara is definitely qualified to become hero with this level of intelligence. Super speed is needed now, now, now. Well, at least I tried. Well, that was a giant waste of time. Supergirl could have easily knocked him out with super speed without breaking a sweat. Well, there would be no story. Maybe next time, don't have a human as the villain for an entire episode.
Hey, James, do you have a minute? I wanted to ask. Sorry. I didn't know you weren't.
Kara, this is Lucy Lane.
Oh, hey, it's nice to meet you, Kara. Nice to meet you.
Please no, don't do this to me, CBS. I already had to go through the trenches of bad writing. I really don't need a fucking love triangle to be thrown into this concoction. Oh, so you do have contact with Superman. Kinda contradictory from...
I know what I've read, but what's he like in real life?
Well, that's Supergirl episode 3 for you. Consistency was thrown in the garbage and everyone was turned into an idiot. We're only on Supergirl episode 3. Imagine what writing disaster awaits. Dear viewer, as the Reverse Flash, please like and subscribe so I can continue making these videos. Feel free to comment with your view even if you disagree with me.